Okay, I think we're live. Hi, everybody. Happy Friday. Um, we are super excited to bring you our box reveal for April. As you can see from these boxes, they are overflowing. If you're anything like my household, you have maybe been experiencing some allergies. All of that pollen is starting to come out and all kinds of fun things. And our pets are the same thing and have the same problems. And allergies can sometimes be rooted in immune system and the strengthen your strengthened immune system, and then also addressing the skin and coat. So if you have a pet with flaky coat or itchy coat, this box is for you. This gives you a lot of things to try out and lots of fun stuff full of omegas. And if you've ever heard me talk about omega supplements for your pets, it is one of those foundational supplements that every pet who eats kibble should get, because even if you're feeding a fish based kibble, it does not have omegas in it, or very little, because omegas are very unstable and they're killed off in the heating process that you have to do in order to make the kibble, the dry food. And so you need to add that back in for your pet so they're getting access to omega 3, omega 6, and omega 9. And I was just talking to another customer in here, helping her in the supplement aisle, and she was looking at salmon oil and asked me a very good question of why do we have so many different kinds of omega oils? The answer to that question is your pet should always have their omega supplement rotated. You shouldn't always give salmon oil or always give anchovy oil or always give coconut oil, because there are different omegas present. There are different amounts of omegas present in each oil, and different properties to each omega supplement. So you definitely want to rotate around. The other thing about it is, while salmon is a great source of omegas, it also does contain heavy metals, because salmon does. And you want to rotate around so you're not constantly feeding them and exposing them to those heavy metals. Great addition, just don't give it all the time. So, without further ado, we're going to go through these boxes. And I will say, if you have a box that pre orders, some of you have boxes that run ahead of the month. If you are one of those people, your box has been processed today and is being put out for pickup or delivery if it's a delivered. And we are sending those out today, just ahead of April Fool's Day, tomorrow. And so the trick is a good one. In this way, you will get your boxes early. So please either come here to Battleground or High Point Road. I'm sending some over to High Point Road today. If your box has already run and been charged for March, you want to go ahead and get out and pick it up from us. And if you don't have a subscription, I recommend going ahead and getting that done. Our subscribers list is getting so long, we're having very few left over each month. So if you look at this box and you're like, oh my gosh, so much stuff, I'd love to get involved in that, you want to make sure you go ahead and get a subscription entered so you can have a box reserved for you each month. We have a different theme each month, and a portion of the purchase price, of course, goes back to our charity of the month. And this month, our charity is Strong Paws Rescue. Happened to be here at our Battleground store today with the table set up to talk about their rescue organization. And so, of course, all of our roundup money goes to Strong Paws Rescue, and a portion of the proceeds from each one of the sales of our March boxes is going to go to Strong Paws. And every month we raise about $2,000 each month for our local charity partner. And all of those donations you give when you check out here go straight to that partner. And then a portion of the proceeds from these goes straight to that partner. And then, of course, there's some other things throughout the month that we also give to our charity partner. And the more you shop with us, the more we can give to support local charities. Now, without further ado, we're going to do Generoskitty this month first, because I'm always usually digging into the dog first, but we'll do the kitty cat this month first. And so, of course, in every box, it comes with a little pamphlet explaining all the ingredients of the box and telling you all about what should be in here. And then this box is so big, so kind of stay put because there's a lot to go through. Nature Vet Skin and Coat. These are little chews in the shape of a star. But if your cat is a little bit finicky, sometimes giving them a treat is better than giving them an oil or a powder. So this is a way to do that and support a healthy skin and coat. So the ingredients in this are potato, brewer's yeast. It has flaxseed, salmon oil, salmon flavoring, vitamin E. So really good supplement for skin and coat, and can really help with hairballs too because of that vitamin E in there. Instinct Raw Boost mixers, and this is for skin and coat health. And I don't know that you can really see, but they come in like little tiny morsels. You can use these as treats, and they have a nice little coupon on the back, so you can come back in for a repurchase. It's a $2 off coupon. And this is Instinct Raw Longevity Freeze Dried. And if you have a kitty cat that is eating a dry food, sometimes investigating switching over to either an all wet diet or freeze dried diet that's been rehydrated, or even best, a raw diet, is going to be better for your cat long term for both their skin, their coat, but their overall health. Kitty cats easily get dehydrated if they are fed kibble alone. Fun fact. 85% of domesticated cats are dehydrated by the time they're 10 because they're fed only dry food, and they can't rehydrate with just water alone. Their tongues are not designed to do that. So speaking of wet food, we have BFF, and this is the Cloud9 Dinner and Gravy. And like I was saying, for cat skin and coat, moisture is imperative. So giving an all wet diet or a freeze-dried diet that's been rehydrated is very important. You have Wariva Slide and Serve, the beef and salmon. Of course, the salmon component of having the omegas. Koha shredded turkey. Limited ingredient Koha shredded chicken entree. This is the chicken and salmon perfect puree. These are great little treats for your cat. When I had cats, I would put things like this on their nose or on their paws for them to lick off. This is a sample of the Origin 6 fish. And when I was talking about freeze-dried, this is another great freeze-dried, Bestella and Chewy's. This is the Sealicious Salmon and Cod. And while the omegas don't exist in the kibble format, in a raw format, they do survive. So the freeze-dried format, adding in fish that way. We love our friends at Bocce's Bakery. They have the cutest treats. These are their sushi. And I believe in the cat boxes, they have a variety. I think there's some other varieties in different ones. So if you don't have sushi, you'll have a different variety. Those are cat treats. Another Nulo Perfect Puree. A whole pack of Nulo Perfect Purees. More Nulo pouches. This is the chicken and salmon and broth. And this is the chicken and broth. Now this is a great omega supplement oil that I love personally. And this is a good sample of it. It has sardine, anchovy, and hemp oil. So it's both fish and plant-based omegas. I do recommend, again, another little fun fact, when you open this, as you were using it and going through it, refrigerate it. It says it on the large label on the product, but a lot of people don't think about that with omegas. You definitely want to refrigerate your omegas once you start opening them and using them. A Nulo Hydrate for cats. This is their water enhancer. And this is a nose butter for the little kitties' noses, keep them from cracking. This is Nudie antimicrobial medicated shampoo. So this is antifungal and antibacterial, and this has chlorhexidine in it. Especially good for kitty cats that might have ringworm. Chlorhexidine is really good for that, but any kind of fungal infection. Oh, Misty, we love that you get a box every month. She says her pups love their monthly box. This is the Raw Rewards minnows by Northwest Naturals. Can you see that? They're whole minnows. They were freeze dried. My son, funny thing, my son the other day, who's working here at the store, called me and was like, Mom, can I get a couple things for the dogs? Because I want to try them out and see how they work on our pets, because he's starting to get to know the products that we sell here. And I said, sure, what do you want to bring home? And he started listing everything off. And one of the things he listed off was minnows. And he said, I'm just fascinated by them, and I want to see if the dogs will like them. So no surprise, my dogs did gulp them down, and they really like the minnows. This is a new product by our friends at Primal called the GOAT, Greatest of All Time. And they are cat treats. And this is chicken and goat milk. I believe these might be in a variety too. They're not all chicken. But this has goat milk freeze-dried in the product. And it's a nice little gracious pouch of cat treats, freeze-dried cat treats. And then our friends from Huggle Hounds have come out with cat toys. And so each box is going to have a different variety of the Huggle Hounds cat toys. They're called Huggle Cats. And these are the macaroons. They're so cute. But each one of the boxes is going to have a different one. These kind of have a rattle to them and are kind of squishy. Really, really cute cat toys. And we're carrying these cat toys too, but you guys get to try them out first. And then a reusable water bowl. So if you're taking a trip with your cat or going somewhere with your cat, you can keep this in your car and use it as a water bowl if your cats need some water. I never had a cat that could travel, nor did I ever have a cat that I would dare putting in the bathtub. But some of you out there I know do. This is Nature Vet. They have a bunch of special offers in here. So this is like a whole coupon catalog for some of the products that we carry to give you some extra savings to your box. So this is the kitty cat box. Pretty big box, y'all. I'm going to say you've got at least about $90 worth of treats and products in here, if not more. So as per the usual, our boxes are pretty stacked this month. Lots of fun things to try out. Lots of fun things to see about for your kitty cat and see what your kitty cat loves. We love doing these because it is a great way for you to sample and try out new products. Let's see if I can't get this all packed back up and then get to your dog box. Then, let's see here. See, it gets so full I can barely put everything back in. Abigail does such a great job stacking them, and then I unplug them and get them all whacked out. So I think we got it there. Okay, so that is the cat. And here is the Bonefactor box. Again, you have your little pamphlet with everything that comes in it. Skin and Coat by Instinct. This is their raw boost mixers. This is a little sample with a $2 off coupon. Air and Game Fowl by Essence. A can, again, moist food. It has a lot of fish in it, so great way to add a little bit of omegas. Sample of Ultra Oil. Again, remember the refrigerator for your omega supplements. And then this one is the Wild Alaskan Pollock Oil by our friends at Grizzly. It's a nice little sample size for you. A sample of the Nudie shampoo. A Peep toy, because, Easter's in April. Anchovy Plus Allergy and Joint Support by Nature Vet. This is one of their new lines called Evolutions. And this is treat format. But anchovy is a great source of omegas. And this really helps with the allergies too. So another great thing for the springtime, if your pet has seasonal allergies, which pets can have. A cod skin by our friends at Icelandic. Good Hair. Bocce's has some of the greatest treat names, but this is their Good Hair treats. And they have flaxseed, coconut glycerin, salmon, molasses, salmon oil, coconut, So very rich in omegas in this treat. And this is a really fun treat. I really like this treat by our friends at Earth Animal. It's perfectly plain kelp jerky. And this kelp is sourced. I don't want to misspeak, but I'm going to say it's up in Maine. And there's a certain line where you're not supposed to source below that line. And this is sourced sustainably. And kelp in particular is a sustainability superstar. I'll read you what it says on the package. The beneficial carbon capturing plant also transforms into a tasty, clean, and healthy dog treat. It requires no soil, feeds, fresh water, or fertilizer. So, in addition to pertaining to our skin and coat line and theme, it also really ties into April being Earth Friendly Month and Earth Day on April 22nd. So we love our friends at Earth Animal, but this kelp treat is a really good treat. Highly recommend it. There's a little fishy smelling, but I highly recommend it. We have Inception fish treats for dogs. Again, those minnows, those pesky little minnows by our friends at Northwest Naturals. And if you're doing like a charcuterie board, we've said some of those, or shown you guys how to do some of those. These are a lot of fun to put out on the little charcuterie board for your pet, as well as putting some little freeze-dried on there. So if you want a fun way to do a little bit of a board game with your pet, you can get a feeder tray or a licky mat from here and fill it up with all kinds of fun treats, like a little bit of this Stella and Chewy's Skin and Coat Support. It's rich in omegas 3 and 6 and vitamin E, and it has biotin in it, so it's really good for skin and coat. And then also a Nulo Hydrate. Get good hydration. And a water bowl from our friends at Earthborn. And a roll of poop bags from our friends at Earth Rated, because of course we're talking about earth-friendly products this month too, in honor of Earth Day on the 22nd. So a roll of poop bags from our friends at Earth Rated, and a coupon booklet from our friends at Nature Vet. So you can come back and make repeat purchases of your Nature Vet supplements that your pet likes that are in our boxes. So those are our boxes this month. And again, really big value, lots of good stuff in here. Lots of great stuff that I know that your pet's going to like. So, does anybody have any questions or anything they'd like to add? I will say we have our Easter baskets up for sale on our website. I'm going to put a link down here for you guys to go purchase your Easter baskets if you haven't already. We have a couple more days left to be able to fill your orders. Well, I say I'm going to do this. Our baskets are available on our website. And we're doing them, I'm just going to drop the whole page so you can pick up the boxes or the baskets if you prefer. We have baskets for dogs, cats, small animals. And pictures of them and descriptions are there on that page that I just dropped in the link. But I'll show you really quickly. Let me share this. Okay, so there is our dog Easter basket. If you see in there, you can see that it comes with a Peep dog toy, and I have some larger dog Peep toys as well. And then it comes with 10 stuffed Easter eggs that are stuffed with treats that you can hide for your pet. And then a can of rabbit Koha stew. Just that can alone is $5. And then you have your toy, which is about $10. You have 2 Easter cookies and a bag of rabbit freeze-dried from our friends at Vital Essentials. And the cost for that's $24.99. It comes with that little basket and the Easter egg hunt for you to do with your dog, cat, or small animal. So you see that's the dog one. Here, oh, I went to the wrong one. That's the dog one. Here is your kitty cat one that comes with 2 bags of treats and a carrot catnip toy, a cottontail toy, and again, a couple of cans of food and your egg hunt for your cat to do. And then this is your small animal basket. And the small animal basket comes with a bag of hay. It comes with a bag of treats and a couple of toys. So a really good value. Marty's asking, do people bring in their small animals into the store? Occasionally, Marty, we have seen sugar gliders, a couple of monkeys, and let's see. The strangest we had was a small pony. Obviously, not a small animal, but we have had a pony in here before. A pig. We've had a couple of pigs. So we've had some interesting animals, but sugar gliders would about be the most common small animals that we see. And of course, at our Sedgefield location, we have small animals available for adoption from our friends at Red Dog Farm. We serve as a foster home for them. So our Sedgefield store has small animals all the time. They have guinea pigs, usually. Sometimes they have bunnies too. I shouldn't say they have just guinea pigs because they have had bunnies. And I think that's about all they've had, guinea pigs and bunnies. And we have kitty cats out there, of course, too. Okay. Well, we have lots of fun stuff going on this weekend. Tonight, we're going to be visiting with our friends at Red Dog Farm for their Dogs on the Catwalk event. Looking forward to that. And then this weekend, we're going to be at the first Saturday at the Greensboro Science Center for their Dogs and Cats exhibit. And we will be exhibiting there with them and have some giveaways and all kinds of fun stuff. So lots of fun things going on. And if you haven't heard already, we have our Bark in the Park, our first Bark in the Park happening in April 19th. We're going to have a Bark in the Park by From Family Pet Foods, and you can come get free tickets at either one of our locations. Human tickets and pooch passes we have as long as they last, as long as our supply lasts, or you can buy them at the gate. All of the funds are going to be donated to the Yogi, I think it's the Babe and Yogi Scholarship Foundation, which is for the vet school at NC State. It was started in memory of Yogi and Babe, our former ball and bat dogs at the Greensboro Grasshoppers. So all of the funds from that event are going to go to that Scholarship Foundation. So we're excited about that. We're excited to host a Bark in the Park. We're going to have 5 this year. So you have a lot of opportunities to come. You can come to all of them, or if you're unable to make it to 1 or 2, you definitely have a lot of choices with dates. And tomorrow at our Battleground location, we do have our rabies clinic done by the SPCA. They'll be here giving 1-year rabies vaccines from 11 to 2. So I hope you guys have a fabulous weekend. Follow along on our social media if you don't already, to make sure that you subscribe to our events and get notified when new events are put into our event calendar. We have lots coming up. Lots of fun in April. We're going to be doing some more craft workshops and all kinds of fun stuff. So hope you guys have a great weekend and enjoy at least today's pretty weather. I think tomorrow it might be a little rainy. And Sunday looks nice and sunny and beautiful weather. So we're glad spring is finally in the weather forecast. So you guys have a wonderful time. Get your boxes ordered so that you don't miss a chance to order one. And I do believe we have 1 or 2 March boxes still left. So if you'd like to take advantage of the new low March box, we have just a couple left. And they'll be going out tomorrow, and we'll have them replaced with the April boxes. They'll have a lovely afternoon and a great weekend.